So here we have the Volkswagen Golf on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat so that you can increase this space further, should you wish to, of course. And this tray section also lifts up to give you a space saver spare wheel. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. And then in the center, the main trip computer, which includes the total miles for this car. They are 51,119. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change that information for various bits of driving data, and there are other menus available to you as well. So you can see me cycling through those. Now, they're all very clearly labeled back around to the beginning again, and the buttons that you use to do that are just here. We've also got our phone and stereo controls over here. Stereo controls continue on the left-hand side, along with cruise control. This is adaptive cruise control, so hit this button. This car is able to then maintain its own distance between itself and the car in front, both speeding up and slowing down automatically, depending on the car in front speed. And then over into the center, the main touchscreen for the car. So you can pair up a phone under the phone heading and follow the instructions on screen from there. Once you paired up your phone, you're able to make and receive phone calls and stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. You can see your other music options there. We've also got the radio, of course, and as you'll see, DAB, FM and AM radio. Main volume for the stereo is just there. We've got satellite navigation. And depending on the smartphone you have, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay both available as well. You can access all of this from this menu or use the buttons down the right and left hand sides. Below that, we have your air conditioning, so you can adjust the temperature, fan speed and the direction that you'd like the air distributed in once it enters the vehicle. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off, back on again. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly depending on the temperature you've set just here. And we've got a heated rear screen as well. You can turn the whole system off from here if you wish to. Underneath that, we have some storage, our USB and all auxiliary inputs, the gear lever for the 6-speed manual gearbox. You can turn your parking sensors on and off. And down here, you can turn off your stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That system is off when that light shows. We have an electronic handbrake with an also hold function, a 12-volt charging socket and 2 cup holders as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.